30s are supposed to be when you finally have your money together. But here's the thing nobody tells you: most people hit 40 and realize they spent the entire decade reacting to emergencies instead of building anything real. So today we're walking through the 10 money milestones that actually matter. The ones that let you own your 30s without the constant low-grade panic. Let's start with the first one, because without this, everything else is just theory. Milestone 1. Your first real emergency fund, $2,000, not $10,000. Not 6 months of expenses, $2,000. Here's why this number is magic. It covers the car repair, the emergency dental work, the broken laptop, the last-minute flight home, the stuff that used to go on a credit card and sit there for months collecting interest. $2,000 doesn't solve every problem, but it stops the spiral. It's the difference between a bad week and a financial disaster. And here's the thing. Once you hit 2,000, you'll feel it. A little less tightness in your chest when you hear a weird noise from the engine. That's what we're after. Milestone 2, automate one bill. You used to forget. This sounds small. It's not, because every time you miss a payment, even by a day, you're paying a late fee, maybe taking a credit score hit, and definitely spending mental energy remembering, stressing, apologizing. Pick one. Internet, phone, student loan minimum. Whatever you've missed twice in the past year, set it to auto-pay from your checking account. The day after your paycheck hits, you just bought back a little piece of your brain. Milestone 3. Know your real hourly wage. Most people think they know what they make, because your real hourly wage isn't your salary divided by 2,080 hours. It's your take-home pay divided by all the hours you actually give to work, including the commute, the time you spend thinking about work at night, the Sunday scaries, the quick check of email at 9 p.m. Let's say you make $70,000 a year. Sounds solid after taxes. You're taking home about $52,000. That's $4,300 a month. You work 50 weeks a year, 45 hours a week when you include the commute. That's 2,250 hours. Your real hourly wage? $23. Not bad, but now you know that $92 dinner you didn't really want to go to? That's 4 hours of your life. That's $6 latte every morning? If you're buying it 5 days a week, that's $120 a month. More than 5 hours of work for coffee you barely tasted. This isn't about guilt. It's about clarity. Once you see the trade, you start making different choices. Milestone 4, pay off one high-interest debt. Completely credit cards, payday loans, payment plans at 19% interest. Pick the smallest one and kill it. Not because of some debts now ball motivational magic, because every month that balance sits there, you're paying interest on money you already spent. It's like running on a treadmill that's tilted backward. You can run hard and still slide. Clear 1. Feel what it's like to stop sliding. Milestone 5. Increase your 401k contribution by just 1%. You won't feel it in your paycheck. Seriously. 1% of $70,000 is $58 a month. After taxes, it's more like $43. But here's what you will feel 30 years from now. That extra 1% compounded at 7% turns into about $58,000. You traded $43 a month, less than 2 streaming services, for $58,000 in retirement. Do this once a year. Every time you get a raise, bump it 1%. You'll never miss it. And by the time you're 50, you'll be saving 15 or 20% without even thinking about it. Milestone 6, build the big emergency fund. 3 months of expenses. Okay. Now we're talking about real money. If your monthly expenses are $3,500, you need $10,500 in a savings account you don't touch. This is the fund that lets you quit a toxic job, handle a medical issue, survive a layoff without panic. It takes time, but here's the secret. You're not saving $10,500. You're saving $875 a month for 12 months, or $438 a month for 2 years. Break it into pieces. Celebrate at $5,000. Celebrate again at $7,500. Because every $1,000 you add is another week of freedom. Milestone 7. Understand the difference between an asset and a lifestyle upgrade. This is where people get stuck. You get a raise. Finally, you're making $85,000 instead of $70,000. That's an extra $15,000 a year, over $1,000 a month. So you upgrade nicer apartment, nicer car, better restaurants. You're not being reckless. You're just living a little. And somehow, 6 months later, you still feel broke. Here's the trap: lifestyle upgrades are expenses that grow with your income. They feel good, but they don't build anything. An asset is something that puts money back in your pocket. A maxed out Roth IRA, a rental property, an index fund, a side business, even a skill that increases your earning power. The milestone is this: next time you get a raise, put half toward lifestyle and half toward assets. If you get a $10,000 raise, take $5,000 and enjoy it. Put the other $5,000 into retirement, investments, or paying down your mortgage. You still get to feel the win, but you're also building a foundation. Milestone 8. Have 1 month where you track every dollar, not forever, just once. Because until you see where the money actually goes, you're guessing, and most people guess wrong. You think you spend $400 a month on groceries. It's $650. You think you're careful with takeout. It's $320. You think your subscriptions are under control. They're $87 a month for services you forgot you signed up for. 1 month, write it down, or use an app, or just check your bank statement every Saturday. You're not trying to be perfect, you're trying to see the truth. And once you see it, you can fix it. Milestone 9. Invest in something that isn't retirement. Your 401k is locked until you're 60. That's smart for future you. But it does nothing for 37-year-old you who wants to take a sabbatical, start a business, or buy a house. So open a taxable brokerage account. Put $100 a month into a low-cost index fund. Something like VTI or VOO. It's not sexy. It won't make you rich next year. But in 10 years, that's $12,000 in contributions plus growth, and you can touch it whenever you want. This is the money that gives you options. The money that lets you say yes to an opportunity without raiding your emergency fund or your retirements. Milestone 10. Know your number. This is the big one, the one most people never do. Your number is the amount of money you need in investments, generating passive income to cover your basic expenses without working. It's not how much do I need to retire and travel the world. It's how much do I need so that work becomes optional. Here's the rough formula. Take your annual expenses and multiply by 25. If you spend $40,000 a year, your number is $1 million. Sounds huge, but break it down. Max out a Roth IRA for 30 years at 7% growth, and you'll hit about $600,000. Add a 401k with employer match and you're over $1 million. Start at 30, and you're there by 60. The point isn't to obsess. The point is to know. Because once you know your number, every dollar you save stops being a sacrifice and starts being a step toward freedom. Here's the truth. Your 30s are the decade where small decisions compound into life-changing results. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to make 6 figures or live like a monk. You just need to hit these 10 milestones, one at a time, in order, without shame or pressure. Because the goal isn't to be rich. The goal is to stop feeling stressed every time you check your bank account. If this helped, save it, share it with someone who's tired of feeling behind. And if you want the checklist version, all 10 milestones in a simple one-page tracker, drop a comment and I'll pin the link. You've got this. Let's build something real.